All right, so these first questions are hopefully going to be pretty straightforward. They're basically, can you take the words that we just talked about and apply them to something? So it says, in the diagram above, which angle is corresponding with angle 1? All right, corresponding means lines up. So I'm going to write that. So 1 is kind of there in the top left, which means 5 is also in the top left. Angle 5, and maybe I'll write down top left. All right, so there's number 1. Number 2 says, in the diagram above, which angles are congruent with angle 6 and how do you know? All right, so it says angles plural, so I'm guessing there's more than one. All right, so angle 6 is right here. All right, if I look at it, angle 3 is going to be alternate interior, and we're supposed to know those are congruent. So angle 3, and I'm going to write alternate interior, and that's the standard abbreviation for alternate interior, alt-int. Angle 2, all right, angle 2 is going to be congruent to it because it's corresponding. So I'm going to scroll down here. All right, angle 2 because it's corresponding. And that may be all you think about right now because we're talking about parallel lines. But I'll ask this question and pause for a second so you can think about it. Why is 7 congruent to 6? Hopefully, you're like, oh, they're vertical. They make an X. All right, so they're vertical. So angle 7 is also congruent to it because it's vertical. Now, if you didn't have that because we're talking about parallel lines, great. Okay, but on an assessment or a Regents exam or something, this is probably going to be phrased in a multiple choice question. And it'll probably say, which of the following would not be congruent to angle 6? Or do you not know is congruent to angle 6? And if that's the question, angle 7 is definitely going to be there. And we're going to have to be able to draw that old stuff that we talked about.